Hey everybody, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. I hope y'all are all doing well today. I wanted to bring this to you. I just finished. I'm serious, like I just now finished putting this together. But I was so excited with the way it came out and came together, I couldn't wait. So this is Junk Journal Kit number 2 that I am selling. Okay, I'm going to have the description, everything, I'll send you, the link will be in my description that'll bring you to the site where you can purchase this. But I wanted to just give you a preview of what you get in this package, right? This is the first one that I sold. The first kit that I sold was a Reader's Digest cover. And Robbie, I hope I'm saying that right, because it actually, her name is spelled Robie, R-O-B-I-E, was so kind to be the first buyer that I had. I'll never forget this feeling. I'm telling y'all, I will never forget this. And she was not only kind enough to make the purchase, but after she received her kit, she was kind enough to send me one of the nicest notes. And I'm going to screenshot that note and put it in my community tab so you all can see how incredibly kind she was to me. So that first purchase was of a Reader's Digest cover, and it had a variety of papers in it, and it had a package of ephemera and, the bits and bobs, I guess, of our junk journal world. This is the same type concept, but I wanted to do a little golden book this time because if you don't know, and you don't know my channel, and you're new here, I love little golden books. I have probably over 200 titles in my collection, and I just absolutely love them. I picked this particular little golden book because I know we're coming up on Mother's Day and just kind of that whole theme, but it's also because of the illustrations in this little golden book. The pictures are by Eloise Wilkin, and Eloise Wilkin is one of my favorite illustrators. Corinne Malvern is the other, and there's a few others, but anyway, her children's illustrations are just absolutely adorable, and that's what I gravitate towards. So hopefully you'll enjoy the flip through that we're going to do. Now, like I said, I'm going to give you an overview of this kit so you have I want you to have a really good idea of what you're going to get. This is what's called, if you don't know, a ring bound journal, okay? Now, as you can see, you're going to have room to grow in this one, okay? There are 50 total pages that include the book pages, okay? So 50 total pages are in here. The book is in fairly good shape, but I want to show this to you now. It's an older copy. We'll get to the date on it here in just a minute, but I do want to point this out to you, okay? There's some damage here, okay? I can add book corners. Okay, so I may go ahead and add book corners. I'm just now looking at them and thinking I'm going to add book corners. So those will be added. Let's flip through the book real quick. I did not add a library card here, but I have it over here, and we'll go through this package in a minute. I just didn't add it here. What I did do was whenever I cut the spine, I made sure to put fabric washi over both spines, and that just kind of helps protect that spine area. I used red ring binders this time. Now, this is a little something different for me, but I thought, you know what, this would work better as the page template because it's plastic and it's not going to wear. So in other words, if you want to add pages, your own pages to this book, you can just take this out. Let me grab my hole punch real quick. You can just take this out, and then you would use this. I don't have any paper close. You wanted to add this. You just cut your page down to this size because this is the template, and then you just use that as your template to punch your holes. Okay. So yeah, I came across these at a thrift store a while back, and I had them in my stash, and I said, you know what? That's going to make a perfect one. It actually had the logo on it here, the 5-star logo, that brand logo, and I just covered it with that. Yeah, and then you can decorate that too if you'd like. Like I said, this is an older little golden book. Let's see what the date is. 1982. It's the 16th printing. Now, I also want to point out to you, I don't know if you can tell this, but I use clear hole reinforcers on almost all the pages because I do want this to last for you. This is an embossed paper, and it has a lovely feel to it. This paper pack is a new paper pack that I saw my friend Karen Bloom use. She got it from Walmart, and I did the same. I had to order it online, but this is that paper pack. It is not, it's not, it's thick. It's cardstock. It's heavier than just regular book paper or copy paper weight, but it's not super thick. I think it works well in this journal, though. I really do. And you can see, I'm going to show you, these pages are absolutely lovely. The storybook is all here. The entire story is here. This is a page of onion skin paper. This is a page from the Katie Daisy book. Here's another piece of cardstock. The book page, and here's cardstock. And this is wallpaper. This is a piece of wallpaper. Here is a piece of my coffee dyed paper. I actually coffee dyed that in the book. And I really tried to give you a variety of paper types. This is actually a card. And it was just, it had a big envelope. It's just a set of cards that I found. This was cool to me. This is a Scantron. For those of you who don't know, that is a Scantron. I did not glue this. I did not glue this pocket. I didn't know if you would want to, because what you could do if you wanted to, you could take and you could cut this and make it a flat page and then use this as a tag, or you could use it, tear it, and use it as embellishments on tags or something if you wanted to, because it's interesting. I love the look of this paper. This is another piece of that cardstock, that paper pad that we used. This is a storybook. This was just out of a notepad. I just loved it because it was already foxed around the edges. This is graph paper, and I did this for you so you would have an extra page. Again, you can cut this if you want. I just wanted to give you that option. This I got from my friend Carol at A Crinkle Path, and I'll link her channel, but she sells these. I don't know if she has any more, but in a paper pack that she sent me, this was a part of that paper pack. I asked for ledger paper, but this is very interesting because it's actually cardstock and it's decorative. I love that paper. I almost didn't put it in this book. This is a story page. Here's another piece of ledger paper, green. This is from a vintage, maybe a vintage reader, I believe. This is another piece of that cardstock. See, look at the color variations in this paper pack. It's really pretty. Another piece of that notepad. This is from that same reader. And here's another reader book. I just loved her. I thought she was so cool because I love the chair and the colors. And then it matched this. To me, this looks like wallpaper, but this is actually that same paper pack. Look at the variety you get, but it all goes together. And then this side, I love that side. This is actually from the storybook that Joanna Gaines just did. We Are Gardeners, I think it's called. I happened to find a copy, and I just loved it. It's a really cute story, and I love the illustrations in it. This is from a Bella Grace magazine. Loved it. This is from a book that I have that gives pattern prints, actually. It's just all full of this, and I just loved this because I thought it went with this. I thought it just matched perfectly. Again, there's my Post-it note. Sorry, guys. And here's here's the storybook. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. And here is Joanna and Chip with their family. All of their kids are here. And again, I thought this is the paper pack that we're using. Just thought it matched so well. This is from a Greg shorthand book. Yeah. I actually took 2 pages and glued them together so they would be a little more substantial. Yeah, because that shorthand book it was really thin. So I wanted to make sure that page lasted for you. The storybook. I just love this image, and I just thought about a mom relaxing and how that's nice that would be. I just love this vintage image. And on the back, the same thing. Love this. I love these storybooks, right? These are the Mother Goose storybooks. I love those. And then this is actually from a book called Moms. And it's full of images just like this. And I said, oh, I have to use something out of that book. So as I started looking, I pulled that one. This is actually a coloring page. Watch. On the back, see? Isn't that neat? Yeah. This is the paper pack. Again. And those little cute little children. Now, this is going to be a little bothersome, but I wanted to send it anyway. This is piano roll from my friend Angela, the Traveling Crafter. I'll link her channel. She sent it to me, and when I was a beginner, like when I went down the rabbit hole of junk journaling and I kept seeing people use this paper, I was like, where do you even get something like that? I'm serious. In my mind, I'm sitting or I'm laying watching videos wherever I'm at, because I carried around my iPad for weeks watching these videos. And I was like, where would you even get that? So it was important to me to add this. But like I said, it's going to be bothersome. Just keep that in mind. But just take it out if you don't want it. Just take it out. If you wind up purchasing this, I wanted you to have a piece of piano roll. This is from the Bella Grace book. This is from a Susan Branch cookbook, and I loved the illustrations in it. Just loved them. I just like this illustration. It's from a cross-stitch book, knitting book. And I loved it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put that. Then that's for the book. Dad's even there saying goodnight. And then that's the paper pack. So that's the end of the book, okay? Now, again, I didn't cover anything. I want to make sure that you see, this is 1982. It's an older book. It has wear on it. I will put some book corners, though. I will. Okay. I want to show you this. This is going to come in the packet. This is some strips of material that I had left over. I'm going to send these because if you didn't want to make, since this is just a ring bound, and you didn't want to make a book dangle, you could cut these up and you could just tie them. You've seen this. Just tie them around the book rings. Okay, so there's that. And I gave you, a variety of the materials. Now, I also am going to go ahead and send, these are all at least 12 inches long, ribbon and trim for you to have for any tags that you might make, or if you want to put this on the edge of your pages. Okay? Here's some gingham. I had to give you some gingham, and I had to give you some of this rickrack type ribbon. Okay, so you're going to get that. All right. Now, let's get into this. This is the library card. This is it's not a real one, of course. I just printed it out for you. It's on cardstock, and then I made the little pocket for you. Okay, again, you can use it or not. Now, these are some offcuts of the paper pad, but I went ahead and I cut a corner. And then I cut these type corners that you can actually, little page tucks, right? Little tucks. Got 2 of those, okay? And then I went ahead and I punched, as you can see, 2 pockets for you. If you can, I don't know if you can see that. Went ahead. This is gonna line up with this bottom hole. So I went ahead and did that for you. And then I just gave you 3 of these, 4 of these, if you wanted to make tags out of these, or whatever you want, right? Okay, so there's that. Put that to the side. Let's start with this packet. I'm sending a CD envelope. Again, I had gotten rid of CD envelopes years before. I didn't have any of those on hand whenever I was first starting. I went ahead and I sent you, I made these, a couple of paper clusters, okay? And then this is paper from the Dollar Tree, out of those Dollar Tree packs, but it's that it's just unique, different feel paper, and I had embossed it. So I'm going to send that with you for whoever decides they want this. Here's a fun little packet. So this is a glassine bag, okay, as you can see. Here's one of those little boxes. And then I'm sending a chili dilly bag, a peanuts bag, and a popcorn bag, okay? All just the fun. I'm telling you guys, this is so much fun putting this together and remembering it, because like I was as I'm putting this stuff together, I'm thinking, oh yeah, and what about this? And oh yeah, and oh, I remember seeing Rebecca Hoot do this, and I remember, just going down memory lane. It was a lot of fun. I went ahead, I cut these down and made these, but I have to give credit where credit's due. I was inspired by Karla to make this. This is out of a folder, and I saw her do it, and I was like, oh, no, I have to do that. And let me stop right now, because I want to mention this. I do want to mention this. Before I put this together, but after I had already sold my first journal, I went ahead and I searched junk journal kit for beginners on YouTube, because I wanted to see who else was doing it and what they were doing. I just wanted to take a peek. Well, there are several people who have done it in the past, and I want to give credit to one of the people who do inspire me. Renee at Renee's At It Again, and I'm going to link her channel. She did this junk journal kit for beginners, and it wasn't a little golden book, didn't look like, but she did this, y'all, it had to be 5 or 6 years ago. I'll link it. I'll link the video. I want to make sure and give her credit, because like I said, I like Renee tremendously, and she inspires me a lot. She does a lot of different types of art. She's a teacher. She talks about her students a lot, and I want to make sure that if you guys don't know who she is, that you get an opportunity to go check her out. So anyway, with that being said, Karla inspired me to make this folder. So inside this folder, we'll start on this side, because it's a lot, guys. I tried to really give you everything that I thought was just cool back then, and I still do think it's cool. This is actually a vintage flashcard, but I loved it for the shape. I'd bought these a long time ago. And then some actual playing cards that are kind of neat, daisies and mushrooms, something a little different, right? I'm probably not going to put all this stuff back in. I gave you a couple of Rolodex cards, because I remember watching people do ATC cards, and I was like, what's an ATC card? What are they using as the base? What is that? Rolodex cards, a lot of the times they'll use. Another vintage flash card. These are inspection and repair tags. Sending that to you. These are, I use these to make my own tags. That's how I use them. You don't have to use them like that. You can use them as a pocket. Just several different applications you can use those for. Guest checks. I didn't have guest checks, but I do now. So I'm sending you like 4 guest checks. These are so cool. I loved them. So the long flashcards, just unusual, just different, right? And then look, guys, time cards. I'm sending you 4, I think. Yep, 4 of those. Let me see if I can get them apart. Yeah. Cool stuff. Just all cool stuff. Now, on this side, Let me show you what you're getting on this side, okay? You're going to get 3 different colors of ticket stubs, and they're 4 tickets each, okay? This is Tim Holtz ephemera, okay? These 2 pieces, and then this is just some botanical ephemera, but it's thick. Okay, it's pretty thick. Just wanted to send you some botanical ephemera. I had some extra, so that's coming to you. These are just some things that I had printed, and I thought I'm just going to go ahead and include them. They're on copy paper, so there's that. This is some notepad. I have some notepads with some colored paper like this that I had stamped for you because I thought those were neat, to just be able to slide in a pocket. A Yahtzee sheet. I love this too. I didn't have a Yahtzee game, and I remember somebody having a Yahtzee sheet in one of their junk journals, and I thought, oh, I'm going to get me one, and I did. So I wanted to share that with you. This is actually a vintage, you can see, 1978 Uno scorecard. Okay, and then some sales receipts that are actually triplicate, I believe, or are they duplicate? Nope, they're triplicate. They're triplicate. So there's that. Are they triplicate? Let me know. No. I'm sorry. They're duplicate. I'm sending you 3 of those. They're duplicate. So carbon copy. For those of you that remember that, I'll put that back together in a minute. I showed you this and I showed you this. Okay. Now here is the biggest, I think the biggest deal out of everything. I put together a lanyard package. Yes. Wait till you see it. Look what I found. Isn't it beautiful? It's a little burlap bag, and that's what I'm calling this. This is your lanyard package, okay? It's got all kinds of goodies in it. I put a piece of cardboard in there so that it would stay stiff in shipping. I want to make sure and package this up right. Fabric clusters, 3 of those, okay? And these coordinate with the book. Let me show you. All right. And they have little strawberries on that. I just love that. I'm going to give you 3 page ruffles. Okay. And I did make these. Now, let me just throw out this disclaimer. There is nothing perfect about this kit. I made it. So just keep that in mind. If you are looking for straight seams, no fray, this is not going to be the kit for you, okay? And I understand that. If I want you to be completely satisfied with what you're getting, okay? So that's why I'm pointing all this out and taking the time to point that out to you. This is a small packet. I wanted to give washi, but I didn't have any that I had not used. So I wanted to give you new stuff. This is actually washi stickers. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll just share that in the package, and this is called Street View. So you can use these on tags or anything that you create like that. Okay, I'm giving you a little this is what I call a key envelope. Okay, but I think these Uno cards, because I'm going to give you a mini Uno card, yeah, they fit in it. So if you wanted to use it like that, you could. Okay, then I'm going to give you this is a mini card and its envelope that goes with it. And then I'm going to give you colored index cards. Okay, 3 of the colored index cards. Now, I don't know which one to do first. I want to give you a good view of what's in here, because this is good stuff. I love this part. I do. So here's your junk journal jewelry. Okay. Now, let me show you these. These are 2 brads. Oh, if I can get my hands to work. So if you wanted to punch a hole and you just as a decorative element. So you're getting that. I'm sending you a couple of Scrabble tiles and then this tile. Okay. I'm sending you 2 unique keys. Actual keys. They don't go to anything anymore, and then I think it's 7 buttons. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buttons. Sorry. 10 buttons. So you get a variety of those. Okay. And again, I will put all of this back together when we're done. All right, here's your other package. You're going to get 2 yo-yos that I made. I actually made these. Yeah. So you're going to get a small one and a medium. I call that a medium one, but you can see on the other side. And then here we go. Now, I added a colored paper clip and 2 gold paper clips, one large and one small. Okay. I added these clips, and I'm going to tell you why. These little quilter's clips, they're called. Because if you decide that you want to put your ruffle on your page, glue it on your page, you can clip them like that so that they'll stay until the glue dries. I wanted to give you guys some of those. And I think they're cool. I really do. I think they're cool. This I call a bulldog clip. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it. So I gave you one of those. Okay. Gave you 2 of these little keyring things. Loved them. Love these. Okay. I'm giving you 2 owl clips. That's what I call these. Hope you can see those. And then I think I gave you 10. Somebody called these something else. What did they call? I call them gourd pins because they look like gourds, but somebody called them something else. Fabric pins, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these. But I wanted to give you a variety of colors too. Okay. And guys, I think that's it. If you have any questions, email me. My email address, I'll make sure to link it. I'll make sure to put my email address so it'll be easy access for you. And I really appreciate you stopping by and checking this out. If you know of anybody or if you think this would be a good gift for a mom that you know, reach out. Just let me know. Any feedback that you give me, I always appreciate it. So, especially if you take the time to, comment or give any feedback. I know everybody's busy these days, but I really, really have enjoyed working on this. And there's more to come, guys. I'm going to keep doing this because I've had a couple of people email me about some certain ones, certain kinds, and I'm going to start putting them together. So be on the lookout for more videos like this. But again, this is We Help Mommy, the little golden book package. I'll link where you can go get it and check out the price and all that business. But thank you guys again for hanging out with me. And remember what I always say. I hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I've had sharing this with you all. Thank you all, and we'll chat soon. Bye.